Time's up. Let's do this.
We are now ready to go into Game 3 of the Stormhalls Episode 4. The game between Salt Gaming and PixelSlayers. The draft is as you can see on the screen here. The map is decided to be Cursed Hollow and the bands are as such. You've got that Nova, Tyrael, Abathur as well as Arthur's being banned out. Arthur's and Abathur, a little bit of respect ban against Salt Gaming. But here we're not going to see Yenex on the Zera tool, but what we're going to see is two very good support on Salt Gaming. That is going to be the Tasada as well as Uther. We're also going to see Vala there dealing some damage along with Rainer and Anubarak as the ultimate utility hero coming out from Salt Gaming. For PixelSlayers, you're going to see Stitches as well as the Tychus, Feldstead, Brightwing, and Sonya. So no questions whatsoever. This draft is still looking pretty decent for PixelSlayers. Of course, personally, I kind of prefer the draft on Salt Gaming a little bit better, but we'll see where this brings them. And that's it. Welcome to this game here. And on the blue team this time around, we have Salt Gaming. Yeah, that's right. And playing as the Anubarak, it would be Kaigari. Playing as the Rainer, we've got Quuddy. Tasada being played by Sliderbyte. Uther being played by Yenex, as well as Oh Hai Young playing as the Vala. On the red team, we've got PixelSlayers playing as the Brightwing would be Sati. Tychus there being played by Deriku. Exquisite onto the Stitches. Hiroshige being played by Hiroshige playing as the Sonya. Last but not least, Feldstead being played by Virgilus. And we're gonna have a little bit of a mid lane engagement happening already. What a shot it is. Precision strike connects on Exquisite. And so far, this game, you're not gonna see a lot of aggression. You're not gonna see you're gonna see a lot of difference from the first game, where there's an increased aggression on the blue team and not a lot of aggression on the red team. Red team strategy would be to try and wait out to be level 10 first. For the blue team, however, you've got some very good stunners there. You've got Anubarak, you've got Uther, both great utility heroes. See, the Impale goes down, Barrel Strike, the stun on Uther as well. Exquisite gets locked in, Sati comes in for help, but Exquisite's gonna try and run away there. A little bit extra buff on the speed, but it's not gonna be enough to take down the Stitches there. Hiroshige now also gonna come in as well. But like I said, a lot of a lack of stun on the red team here. They don't have a lot of stun to work with in the early half of this game, which is why they're now going to be very aggressive again. And blue team's going to be a lot more aggressive than they are in the first game. They might have some extra level leverage, but yeah, we'll see. And Oh Hai Young at the top lane up against Deriku. Some frag grenades being thrown there, missing unfortunately. Here comes the Impale, connects on 2, Hiroshige. Gonna try and do something, but here comes also the third member, Sati, as the Emerald Brightwing, but it's also gonna be saved as well. The Siege Golem now gonna go down to the red team and it's still gonna try and chase Yenex a little bit. Yenex might just be a little trouble, but the Impale connects on 3! And red team snacks up the sentry again. Blue team calls it quit. Paul pulls back. And Sati, huge mobility on the Brightwing. All that's left is Deriku not joining the team fight at the top half of this map. Looking at the talent so far, what we can see is that you've got a lot of traits actually being pumped by Anubarak. So Beetle strategy coming up for him. Not my personal favorite strategy because Beetle is not reliable. I feel it's something that AIs control and not something that humans control. For Tasada, definitely with the buff on the trait is very good. You've got some extra shield up on Uther as usual. And Vala going for a straight up multi-shot buff, going for those grenades I think, and as well as grenades as well as composite arrows there. Hiroshige caught out of position right now. There goes the stun from Yenex. Barrel Strike gonna come down as well from Kaigari. Impale misses unfortunately. Hiroshige might just be able to run away. Sati gonna try and help him a little bit with that one there. Meanwhile, level 5 is level 5. First tribute will spawn right now, and it seems that blue team is in a pretty good spot again to pick this one up here. Unfortunately, red team is going to try and put Deriku out of position just to make sure that they can actually compete for this tribute here as well. Kaigari now going to get challenged here. Lands an Impale on 3. And that's not going to be enough. There goes also Precision Strike. The hook unfortunately misses coming from Exquisite. Red team's Sati looking onto the tribute there, but here comes Sliderbyte landing a hit from behind. Very sneaky. And also grenades coming in as well. Multi-shot being used. Exquisite still channeling the tribute somehow. Impale connecting only on one. Sati getting a little bit disoriented there, but not much of an effort still. Sliderbyte gonna try and run away, but here comes the Ancient Spear. And also some extra buff coming in from Indeed, Brightwing, not enough damage no matter what. Hammerang being thrown out, still no kills. Quiddy, a little bit of trouble. Hiroshige takes the fall first. And Quiddy now gonna try it, but there goes the Impale on 2. Vigilus might be the second one to go down. Slider by looking for some good positioning there to land those hits, but will not get it off. There goes the Oracle, but what a huge choke it is on Slider by. Tasada gets reeled in, but not able to go down still. Exquisite gonna try and pull back Sati, dropping very low. Hungering arrows being used already. Kaigari, no mana for any skill. And there goes the Impale, missing slightly there. But Kaigari gets hooked back. What a comeback it is. Exquisite knows exactly where the Beal is, and he goes in for that. But the good news for the blue team is that they will be able to snack up the first tribute here. And top half of this map right now, Deriku up against Yenex again. Here comes the Stitches. There goes the Slam. Yenex takes a little bit of the damage there. Hook unfortunately misses there. I'm also going to see some channeling coming in from the Brightwing. Hiroshige mounting up. We'll see Yenex there. Says hi, lands the Ancient Spear, but no Hammer of the Ancients yet. We're not going to see those skills being used still. And everyone now going to be going towards the boss except for the Brightwing on the mid lane as well as Felset on the bottom lane. But we're going to see Oh Hai Yong there in the bottom lane as well as Kaigari on the Anumarak as well as Rainer just popping by to say hi. Boss might just go down. The boss camp dropping to 40%, but here comes Yenex. Calling in the rest of these members coming in as well as the Tasada, but Tasada gets rolled in very nicely. Uses the walk away skill. Will be able to keep himself safe, but that's going to be a lot of health wasted on the boss. Boss goes back to full health. That's what happened when you ignore the mercenary camp for a while. Especially the boss camp. Here comes Brightwing. Virgilus is now joined by Sati. Oh Hai Yong going to try and channel up the tribute, but here comes Hiroshige from behind. Kaigari as well, going to join them flanking as well. Hiroshige now going to land the hammer of the Ancients as well as the Whirlwind. Dealing some damage, a lot of damage now onto the Tasada. Tasada gonna try and win, but Baruch Strike connects on 2, and that's not enough. Frag Grenade being used as well. Also a little bit more extra on the multi-shot coming out from the Vala, but no kills whatsoever. Raid team members dropping very low. Kaigari looking like he's gonna go down first in this engagement. Virgilus also still standing up somehow, but he finally takes the fall. Psionic Storm kills him really nicely. The rest of the blue team now still going ham on the raid team, and effectively everyone's gonna try and pull back there. But as you can see, the tribute not spawning yet, but they're just nicely snagging the second one up. The third one's going to come in just under a minute here. And if the third one also goes to the blue team, the raid team is going to be in a lot of trouble there. They're also only level 8 up against level 10 Salt Gaming. That's it. You're going to see Quiddy bottom lane pushing as well. And here comes the gang, the first one in a long time. It's not gonna happen down south, however. You're gonna see the Brightwing pot to the mid lane. Bottom lane, no kills on Quiddy. Quiddy very, very nice. Solo pusher in a certain sense. You've got that heal up on him. So, raid team cannot afford an engagement right now because they are only a level 9. Tribute spawns in the worst possible time for the raid team. They need their level 10. They know that. This would mean that it's probably gonna be an easy curse. First curse going for the blue team. Divine Radiance being used by Yenex. Oh Hai Yong gonna channel up right now. The tribute. Deriku contests it with overkill. And here comes the rest of the blue team. Kaigari as well as Slider Bite. They're gonna try and jump in there a little bit, but will not get it off. Here goes a second Divine Radiance against Stitches, dealing some damage. Slam comes down. Brightwing cancels the teleport. Sliderby gets rimmed, but there goes the Divine Storm on 2. That's a very bad Archon being used already by Sliderby. A lot of damage being used as well. Here comes Virgilus level 10 with a shock, and now Kaigari goes down. Also Uther, a little bit of trouble there, already dead. Oh Hai Yong right now, the sole survivor along with Quiddy. They're very nicely hexed up as well. Some claw coming in from the Reynos Raider, but not able to do much of any damage at all. Here comes extra damage there on Raiders. Raiders looking like he's gonna take the fall. Tribute still not channel up for the blue team. Raid team might just level the playing field right now. And what changed that was the quick level 10. Shock and all going in. Hiroshige looking like he's looking for a spot to jump there on the blue team. Quiddy now solo defending the tribute. Virgilus channeling again. Virgilus looking like he might get that, but the last hit's gonna try and disable that. Meanwhile, Brightwing goes down. Nicely done, Exquisite. Also comes in, reels in the Rainer. Rainer takes the fall. Sliderby now gonna try and, but there goes the web cocoon. Oh my god, he used cocoon here in this game, and that's a huge mess on the Stitches. Very, very big mess there on that one there. Stitches now gonna try to run away. No allies in the vicinity. Stitches now gonna be a lot of trouble. They're still gonna heal up. Straff being used. Exquisite being stunned. Lots of stun. Second impale, and down he goes. That's it now. The blue team is gonna channel up the tribute, which will summon a curse for them. Red team put up a very good fight. But that said, it's still not going to be enough. And also the boss camp not going to get contested. The red team should know that they are there in the golem's camp. Virgila spots them out, I think. Still not going to jump in yet. There we go. But there goes the spot out. They know that they are here. The blue team knows this. They're a little bit wary right now. A little bit unrest. But we're going to see also Hiroshige facing off against the multi-arrows there. And the rest of the red team now in a pretty good spot. Odin being used. There goes a lot of damage coming in as well. There goes the hook. And Kaigari might just run it, but the shock and all picks him out really nicely. Oh, Young gonna be able to run away just in the nick of time. But Slider by taking him a lot of damage right now. The Hex goes down, and it's still not gonna be enough. Exquisite jumps in, but what a shot it is. Archon being used, and blue team suddenly find themselves on top right now. Felstad goes down. Odin takes down the Archon. One-on-one. Best friends at first, but now they're on the opposite sides. Frag grenade being used. QWERTY stays alive, but Uther is there to help the Rainer. And Derrico pulls back. Mission accomplished. Curse completely wasted. And we're also going to see the golem denied away from the blue team. So far red team doing a pretty good job, but the curse effect has been done. Although when I say curse wasted, I meant it as such that the whole blue team didn't push with the curse. But you can see that a lot of structures in the mid lane and top lane have already gone down in the earlier half of this game. Just in under 10 minutes, you're seeing a lot of work being dealt there by the creeps there under the effect of the curse. Level 15 is to 14, very close game here. Looking like that PixelSlayer might still have a chance and at a shot at an extension of this series. Looking at the 4th game. Hot Cam getting picked up here by PixelSlayer, and the rest of the team members still gonna dance around a little bit. Blue team in a pretty good spot so far. You've got that Grave Golem coming to push the bottom lane. Bottom lane still has got 2 Siege Golem to try and pull up the front for defense here. Hiroshige misses the Ancient Spear, unfortunately, but there goes the stun. Doesn't connect. And again, the Cocoon being used. Exquisite is going to get wrapped up. Shocking out connects on 2. That's going to be just about it. The whole team now going to try and win, but Stitcher's still in his fort there. Going to use the Gorge on 1. Now going to try and run away. Behind lines, Oh Ha-Young goes down. Vala is down already. 1 DD goes down. Now the second support. A little bit of trouble there. Yannick's getting a little bit of a bad position. And oh my god, what is that Emerald Wing? Sati, very bad position. They're actually going to try and push the place behind. And they're not even there, but that's okay. So good preemptive measure at least. Sliderby takes the fall, and blue team find themselves 4 men down for no apparent reason. They must be very confused right now. Virgilus flies all the way back home to defend against the Grave Golem and will now be able to hold the front there. And the Raid team with the hot cam pushing the mid lane. Raid team looking very, very strong with this draft right now. This could be the start of an all reverse all kill, or rather an all comeback for PixelSlayer. Blue team needs to get their act together. First tribute in a long time. Now going to spawn down south in the bottom half of this map. Meanwhile, Kaigari lands Impale on 2. Kaigari is here by himself. No one in his area. There goes the hook, and there's a lot of trouble there on Anubarapa. Here comes the Uther. Gonna heal him up a little bit. And the stun on Sati. Sati now gonna get stunned as well again by Impale. Barrel strike still not gonna be used here. Kaigari waiting on 10 seconds on that one. Emerald Wind gonna be forced out here. Sati still dropping. Sati gonna be able to run away just in the nick of time. Meanwhile, the rest of the Raid team is still dancing around the tribute area. They're not gonna lose the tribute to the blue team easily. But it seems like their health are just too low for that. They're going to call it quits. It's not the 3rd tribute, it's only the 1st one, so they can still take up some space for a fight here. Yennex going to go in. Shocking connects on 3. What a shock and awe it is. It's shocking. Pun completely intended. But yeah, here we've got the Raid team jumping in. There goes the lip. Oh Ha-Young goes down. Hammer of the Ancients being used as well. Yannick might just drop. Yannick's Divine Storm on 3. Felstad goes down first. There goes the hook, and down goes Uther. And now Hiroshige looking for some more kills. Hiroshige still going in. 3 members on the blue team completely down in terms of health. And it's still not going to be enough. QWERTY now going to be run away just for in the nick of time. And the Raid team is also going to be able to just ignore the tribute. The 3 of them pushing the bottom lane as well. Frag connects on 2 of the blue team members. The 2 remaining ones there. And Sati going in to channel up the tribute. Tasada mounts up, might just be in time. He spots out Sati, lends the hit, disrupts the channeling. Here comes Exquisite. Psionic Storm being used as well. They're still gonna go in, but here comes the heal, and that's a tank. Sati might just get a tribute. He gets it. Archon being used. Archon might be wasted by QWERTY. Gets chow down for lunge as well, but there goes the Stitches. Stitches already gone. QWERTY still alive due to the shield there, and some extra heals coming out. Sliderby gonna also run away. Tasada doing a lot of work in the Archon form. Although they do lose the tribute to the Raid team, but Raid team will have the slight advantage going to the next tribute fight. 1 up as well. 13 kills is to 16. Red team doing very, very well in this game as compared to the past 2 games we've seen on stream here. Once again, this commentary is brought to you by me, Babel. Hope you guys enjoy this cast as well as the stream. Thank you for tuning in. And we're also going to be expecting some big team fight real soon. Now the boss cam going to get challenged here by the Red team. Level 18. Stitcher still not respawned yet. Blue team coming in. Rain already. Summon already. Deriku dropping. Deriku is the main target here. That's the Tychus. There goes the Odin. And they're snatching. They're going in. Not able to get it still. Virgilus is still holding on to the boss. They don't want the boss to go to the blue team, but it will look like it will go to the blue team. Hiroshi get a little bit lost behind enemy lines, and it seems like it's not going to. And now a 4-man down on the red team. Blue team. Salt Gaming. Very salty about the first half of this game. Will now try and mount a comeback. First tribute of the second curse going for them. Blue team now looking for a mid lane push. Red team, however, gonna try and pull back for some defense here. And 30 seconds before the whole team respawns, they will not take a team fight until then. Stitches by himself is not able to hold the front against 4 members in the mid lane. Also gonna see some extra multi shots coming in on the Fort. Fort looking like it's gonna take the fall. Exquisite still gonna land a hook. Unfortunately, it's gonna miss. And there goes the slam. He will connect the slam, but that's about it. 3k extra EXP now for Quiddy. They're looking for a quick level 20 just so they can actually pump up some Resurgence of the Storm, some Bolt of the Storm, just to make sure they can actually go in for the next big team fight. And also, again, you can see a lot of EXP, on the top fort. You can also see the Siege Golem doing a lot of work right now. Brave Golem gonna go down. 5 men on the red team knocking on it. Meanwhile, the hard cam gonna get challenged by the blue team. They snatches it really, really well. Also gonna go for the second tribute. Exquisite might just look for a hook. Quody, the only guy channeling here. This is not supposed to happen, but Kaigari denies the hook, and Quody picks up the tribute. Good play there coming from Kaigari. Level 20. Let's look at the talents here. Web Blast, not a second one. Resurgence up on Anubarak. Fury up on Raynor. Twilight Archon, extra buff on the Archon for Tassadar. This is going to deal a lot more damage. Divine Hurricane, increase range and radius on the Divine Storm. And the Bolt for Vala, very good. Vala also got Blood for Blood, which is interesting. Fully pumped up multi-shot and Strafe. Also has got that Battle Momentum, which is pretty interesting to see as well. So Vala really just want to spam a lot of that multi-shot just to do a lot of damage on the blue team. But yeah, that said, the blue team now going to try and push the bottom lane a little bit. And meanwhile, in terms of talent, nothing very surprising. Tychus going for overkill as usual. Slam being pumped up by Stitches. Again, shock and awe. And Rewind, Hammering. Not much of a Hammering buff this time around, but Felstead does have the Rewind skill nicely lined up. Or rather, talent. So, Anubarang misses the Impale. Grave Golem now going to be knocking onto the fort down south, the third and final fort that's left standing in between them and the core. Blue team still way ahead so far, level 20. They can actually afford to take this team fight here. They've snacks up the nice fort there. Tower also looking like it's going to take the fall. The red team just going to be hammering onto the Golem. And blue team calls it quits, goes for the third and possibly final tribute here. Looking for the curse. Exquisite, gonna try and pull back. And Kaigari gets kidnapped here. Kaigari, a little bit of trouble. Barrel strikes out of that one there. Lands the impale on 5 members. All 5 impaled. And a little bit of bad trouble there so far. Now Kaigari gonna try to but the curse is gonna go down there. Shock and out connects on just Kaigari and the other member there. Meanwhile, Archon being used by Slaughter by the big ass Divine Storm being used here by the blue team. And blue team goes in, Yenex goes in, locks down 4 members. And that's gonna be it. 4 men down. All that's left is also the 5th one. Team wipe! And it seems like PixelSlayer is just all down. Not level 20 and no resurgence. Core dropping 50%. And I think this is going to be game. It seems like Salt Gaming will win this 3-0. What a game it is so far. And as you can see, you've got a lot of damage. Majority of it coming up from Raynor, 56k. A lot of heals coming from Uther. And also a lot of siege damage come from Raynor. Raynor doing a lot of the bulk of the damage there in terms of right click auto attack damage. And just being very effective in a whole team fight there. And really, what a game it is. This is the kind of game we want to see here on the Stormholds. Because you have a close game, a fantastic game being played by PixelSlayer. Unfortunately, you know, the blue team just hit level 20 slightly earlier than the red team. And you just have such a big Divine Storm happening. And Anubarak with the big 5-man impale. You gotta be kidding me. Kaigari, that would be his defining moment in his career, if you can even call it career in the alpha stage of Heroes of the Storm, right? So, yeah. Anubarak there, 5-man impale. Man, that play deserves to be in top 10. It was so close to death. So close. He barrel striked away, landed an impale, stayed alive the entire team fight, I think. He didn't die there, right? I don't know about that, but yeah, we'll check the replay for that. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for watching the Storm Halls. I am Babel, and it seems like for tonight there's a little bit of a change of program. There will not be a podcast because there is nothing much. I think Salt Gaming wants to update us, and PixelSlayer, there's always a next chance to catch up with them. So we will talk with PixelSlayer the next time they play, and that would be, I think, 2 to 3 weeks time away. So that's it. Also going to talk a little bit more about this entire series. Of course, a huge shout out to Salt Gaming for being such a strong team. Do know they are made up of different nationality, and that I think is a very, very strong statement. It's a very good team, and I think that everyone there is actually very, very nice, nicely tested and stable. That's it. Also going to do an announcement here. First announcement. There is going to be an offline event on the 22nd of November, and that would be held somewhere in Singapore. Details will be posted on the Blizz Heroes SG Facebook page, so be there if you'd like to take part in this first ever offline tournament for Heroes of the Storm. Also, we're looking at some interesting prizes to be given away. I am informed that there are some tablets, so Tech Savvy Singapore. Do go down for that. If you are not from Singapore but you are from the region, do know that you could still come and take part, but it's a completely offline event, so you need to be there physically. So we will not, or rather it's not organized by EGTV. I'm just doing a shout out for the organizers themselves. So yeah, transportation and accommodations are not provided for, so you're gonna have to look for that yourself. But if you can actually come down some good tablets, will definitely be up for grabs, as well as the fact that the honor of being the first ever champion in the alpha stage of the Heroes of the Storm will go to you. Second announcement. On the 21st of November, there will not be a Storm Halls show. The Storm Halls will return the week after. And I think the week after we're looking at the 28th of November. Next week, I'm taking a break because it's my brother's birthday, some family gathering going on. And also, I think that it's been a month since I started the Storm Halls. I'd like to take a little bit of a time to review some of the rules here, given the fact that Blizzard now has announced that the official rank play does not have the bans being decided. Personally, I like bans a lot, but if that's the way to go, it makes a lot more sense to follow BlizzCon. And just like the other games I've done before, Hearthstone, we always follow BlizzCon rule set just because it's the real thing. It's as close as to the most proper rule set of tournament that you can actually get. So that's why we're going to follow that. And that's it as well. Right. So there will not be a Storm Halls next week. We will return on 28th of November, 8 p.m. sharp, GMT plus 8. And once again, thank you guys for watching. I'm really, really happy. Although tonight's viewers were not, we don't have a lot of viewers tonight, but I think that we had a lot of good, old or rather regular people coming to check back again. And I think that I'd like to give a shout out to you guys at least for checking back. Really, really happy to have you guys again. And I can't express this enough, but this show will not be wherever it is, or rather will not happen without the support from the community. So a huge shout out to all the teams that have taken part in the first 4 episodes of the Storm Halls. Shout out to Tin Can, Candy, Salt Gaming, Angry Gaming, as well as Cow Level Gaming from the Philippines, and also PixelSlayers for appearing today. That's it. There's going to be a lot more Storm Halls. Don't freak out if you don't see me next week. The show is not going anywhere. We're still going to come back on the 28th, so let more of your friends know. And starting from the 28th of November, I do believe I'm going to try and get some guest co-caster up. So if you are up for it, do let me know via email. And yeah, so generally going to try out some chemistry, get another host up here and effectively see how it goes. I think that I've more or less figured out the kind of a cast I like personally, so I think that that's actually very good stuff. Also, do feedback on the Twitch chat. What do you think of my cast so far? If you like it, and if you don't like it, let me know why, so that I can try and improve again for you guys. That's it. I'm really, really happy to be here today, and I will also look forward to the 28th. So once again, if you are in Singapore, 22nd, tournament for you guys. Huge tablets for grab. If you don't see me on 21st for the Storm Halls, don't worry. I'll post that announcement, and we'll be back on the 28th. That's it. Have a great weekend, guys, and thank you for watching. We'll be back again on the 28th. Don't go anywhere. Stumhalls will be here with you all the way. Have a great weekend, and goodbye.